Hello everyone, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, playing with the USA assignment around here. So last time we created our own alliance and we managed to invite our fellow Canadians in. And we managed to capture Iran. Now we're taking out Syria, and then Venezuela, and then I think Indonesia. So the war against Syrians will start very soon. I'm also expecting an increase in manpower here because you're gonna have some wars anyway. We're creating a lot of military material, including tanks and all kind of stuff. Also deploying, as you can see, a lot of divisions. We have another army, USS Army group. Although, as far as I know, we're not constructing any missile cruiser here just yet.
And then the Dajjal moves to a day which is like a month, and the United States replaced Britain as the ruling state in the world. And the US...
Oh, still have some amphibious ships. I'm not sure what amphibious ships are doing. I think they are just helping that invasion. How we're doing against Caracas. January 2011, I'm gonna be able to invade them. And then, like I said, I'm gonna focus on American alliance, and I'm not gonna be one to invade some other nations in America just yet. Unfortunately, all Africa has been or is united right now. Europe will also be united soon. Not just yet, but like I said, soon. Well, there are some nations that have left their opinion, as far as I know. Justification, or I just will wait until September and then have a clear one.
Between his eyes, on his forehead, is written the word kafir, disbeliever.
Iranian friendship, we're doing with this.
Will be able to read it. A mu'min is the one who has accepted the
This one is going to expire in October
but not only
2009.
accepted it with the lips, but the truth has entered into the heart. The one
So as you can see, invasion of Syria will be
so every
easy
Muslim
stuff.
will be able to read and recognize.
We're gaining a lot of political power right now. This is absolutely good. And also building some more factories right now in Cuba, a military factory, then many other factories, including in northern Afghanistan or something like that. We're patrolling here with a big Navy group, as you can see, 4 minutes class. A lot of attack aircraft. The United Republic reclaims stability, ideology, strict defense, political power game. So, increase by 0.2, we can change the name to go with taxes even more, to very high taxes. Political power gain 30%, research time factory output 10%. Yeah, we're gonna go with very high taxes because we can. Next time, in case we're not going to use political power to change something else. So let's just declare war on Syria right now. You're going to have to watch this closely. Fill Hospital 3. Here it's going to take a lot of time. I think we're going to be able to reserve something else. Amphibious assault ship 4. Let's go with this one. Oh, they are attacking us. No, we're going to attack them. Just like thought, we have some extraordinary air superiority and encryption equipment advantage here, so this shouldn't be a problem. As you can see, they are already fleeing. The Syrians will be wiped out right away. Oh, they have a huge armor division here. Yeah, they have absolutely no chance at all. There is also a battle here.
If the job is to deceive and get them to be convinced that he is the Messiah, look at what he will have to do. Number one, he will have to liberate the Holy Land. Number two, he'll have to bring Banu Israel back to the Holy Land. Number three, he will have to restore.
They have absolutely no chance, but they are still attacking us here.
He will have to take the state of Israel.
Now we're gonna break it here as well, I think. Rustum Ghazali is leading this. Thomas Vander will also give some trades here. Desert Fox. That's good. Now Canada is also in war right now. That would be a good moment to change the law here. I mean, this civilian economy law. Although it's going to take some time. The Canadians are moving their troops here. I think they are bringing up their forces here in the Middle East. Holtzukut is already has a lot of learning trades. Skill 4. So our troops are advancing even forward. The Syrians are having absolutely no chance at all. This will require a lot of equipment, but what difference does it make? We have anyway a lot of equipment anyway. So we're moving forward here. The Iraqis are also attacking. And we're just moving on. First invasion force here. Division. Here will also be in the upper hand, the 7th Armored Invasion Force Division. They are not able to break yet, which means it has an incredible attack. As you can see, they have broke the line here. Special Forces Syrian Division is attacking our 7th Invasion Force here. Just awesome. And we're also trying to advance here. Yeah, they're putting up an incredible defense because they have some two armored divisions, but they're going to be encircled. Right, let's go on with research. Logistics company. That's supply usage. And another huge attack here. Oh, they're trying to attack us here. Do the Iranians have any divisions? No, it doesn't seem so. They're also the Syrians. They might have and might support us. Now, these two mighty divisions will be wiped out now. They just have been wiped out. Invasion force, look at this defense of this force here. 2,600. There's a better support by me. And deflection advantage. They have another armored divisions here, the Syrians. Oh, just won a battle here. They're counterattacking in the north very relentlessly. But they have very poor territory right now. They didn't make it. Our troops are reorganizing, so it's gonna take some time. No, it doesn't seem they're gonna make it. They have brought up too many units here. And it seems that's right, we're getting closer to Aleppo. And the battle continues, the battle for Syria. First armored invading force is attacking. Oh my god, we have encircled a lot of divisions here in Aleppo. But they are attacking us all over the place. Let's see. They're not gonna make anything. Our divisions are simply too strong. Ali Mamluk. And here comes our Canadian troops. Our Canadian friends here also with some airplanes. Oh, we're attacking here. This is good. With 5th invasion force. Fourth Armored Division. It's very firmly entrenched here. But our attack is also enormous. Because of experience, their support is also super important. Keep attacking. They have no supply. They do have some air support and some anti-air guns. Okay, so I think we can change. Right, let's change this. Also, conscription law. But this is not that important. Civil economy to early mobilization, I think, will be very important. Now we're going to have more factories. If you can take a look here. We should have more factories. So let's see what's going on. A lot of their forces are being encircled right now. And they keep attacking them, but they have no chance. The Canadians have also rather we're taking some attrition here. I don't like this. Well, we're attacking in Damascus, but we're not going to have any chance just yet. Let's take them out in Aleppo right now. This is going to happen. We're going to take Aleppo very quickly. I'm not sure why attack is terrain, attack or tactic damage. Yeah, we took it. And more Canadian troops are arriving. We don't really need so many Canadian troops here. Al-Assad. Yeah, I think Damascus will fall right away. Although it's being defended by the 5th Armored Division, which is very firmly entrenched, and by the skillful general. But it's not going to have any chance, actually. We're also having air support here. Actually, huge air support is what we have. Oh, the Canadians have arrived with a fleet of theirs. That's good. Alright, so we're gonna break this line here as well. Good deal. And Damascus will be helpless because it will be attacked from various directions. Now let's see what's gonna happen. It seems that this one is going down. I just don't understand why at war. But weekly changes is still 0.2%. And next time I want to go with very high taxes because this is going to bring us some more political power, more factory output, less research time. It's going to be cool. Although the population is not going to go. Alright, so it's ours. Now we're going to take Aleppo, then we're gonna puppet it. Perfect. This is called American Levant, which is also progressive and is in more affection. They still have, however, it's called American Levant. They still have Damascus, so it's not going to be a problem. Now, let's see. This guy did a great job, so let's send him here. Send his troops right here. Oh, we have some free military factories. I wonder why. Not producing anything. Ah, just a little bit more. No different. No difference. Decisions available. We don't actually need this. In fact, what I'm gonna want to do right now is to just fight against this guy first. No, just fight against Indonesia. To invade Indonesia, we're gonna need some troops from here, for example, in Guam. In order to have this, I have to increase the infrastructure here. We're gonna have to defend Guam with everything we can. It's gonna be very important. So, now we have early mobilization, which is, of course, cool. Let's see, how much is gonna cost to justify a war goal? It's about 169, this is good. That means less. And we are getting now a lot of political power, as you can see. It's like that we could invade them from here, or from everywhere, for example here, and invasion force will be, because we have this woman here, it has only one division, but we have another army with a lot of marine divisions. This was, I think, this army here. 1, 2, 3 marine divisions. So what it is right here. But we could however send in to invade. Of course we could first send this expeditionary force led by Robinson. Army 8 takes part of the expeditionary force. So let's go here with the improved equipment. Now we're almost done with almost every single research here. Let's go rocket engines, but it's gonna take like almost 2 years. Here also 337 years. Yeah, this is good here. Advancing so cool. Let's research it. Let's go on here, revive the Rust Belt. This was American economy. Now we're gonna go with the US Air Force. And we should go with advanced bomber models. I think it will be bypassed. hasn't. Whatever, let's just leave it. Divisions. I would just like to send them to other armies, to say the least. I'm gonna have to go to maximum 24 because otherwise I'm gonna have problems. I'll do with supplies here. Oh, we have a lot of mechanized and light mechanized. This is really good, although we don't have enough tanks. What a stupid. Create a very nice division now. Infantry division with a lot of artillery. That's good. Oh yeah. There's, like I said, just do have to mechanize the light mechanized to produce more. Admittedly, we have this material from Iran. So last time we managed to conquer Syria and then towards Venezuela in I think 2011 in January. That we will try to invade first of all with this General Robinson right here. It's not gonna work. We're gonna have to send the army of Marines led by this guy here, I think. Marine Division. Let's see if we can actually create an... Oh yes, we can train another Marine Division here. That's really good. We're going to create this one here. In Arkansas. What do we need here? We still have, yeah, this is the last Special Forces camp that we have. We're gonna have another Marine Division, and I find this really cool. We can also take a lot of decisions here. But like I said, I would like to focus on justifying our goal against Indonesia. This is gonna be our next focus. After we're gonna take Indonesia out, it's gonna be the question, who shall we take out? We could attack either Malaya or Papua New Guinea. Quite sure, although I would like to attack a big country. Basically, we cannot attack Africa right now. Can't forget about this. I cannot do this. But I think I will go for Haiti, for example. And then now if we're gonna take a look the other way, let's see. China. But I'm not gonna go. I'm not even sure where that is. It must be this one. Yeah, that's right. No. We have military access to them. Okay. There are a lot of communist countries here. Also take Ireland if you want. But it will be a little bit difficult to build them right there. Greenland is also in NATO. Alright, whatever. These guys are just in African coalition. They could attack in one of these countries, just come on border with Russia and then try to take out Russia. This would be, of course, a big gambling. I'm not quite sure what to do it. Now, if you're gonna take a look here, monarchies, communists. Whereas Cambodia, for example, would be totally attacked. So they don't have any ports here. It's also gonna be very difficult. Oh my god, Japan is in East Asia Defensive Union with Republic of China. That means this is actually Taiwan. This is the real China, actually. Oh, that's interesting. So there are basically no too many nations left to attack, actually. That's the thing. Anyway, let's just justify against Indonesia, like I said. Although it's gonna be risky, but hopefully we can try to take them out. 170, whatever. What I have noticed is that the other nations are not doing anything. No expansion, no wars, nothing. The United States is the only one that is expanding. Why? Why is he not moving? Okay, now he's moving. Right. So very soon we're going to start the war against Venezuela. It's going to be difficult to invade them, but we'll do it. It's not going to be a problem. And we're going to send even more fleets to attack them here. So we should close their port. No, basically there's nothing we can do here. You have researched everything. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, this is also very far away. Then we should go with this area just forward. Modern fatigues. Defense breakthrough. Green Party, look at them, 44%. How could we influence this even far more? No way we can do this. So I don't think that it's going to be a problem to attack Venezuela. Now let's increase this. just like to create a limited number of divisions because we're already having a lot of divisions actually. We're just gonna have to create new armies, and this is not what I intend to do right away, at least. So basically, if you're gonna take a look here, we're gonna justify in January 2011, so we have another year, to say the least. And against this guys, against Indonesia, then we can also take some islands and stuff like that. We're gonna justify in 2012 in March. And then the next thing we're gonna justify against will be, I think, Haiti. And then I have absolutely no idea. I think I'm gonna try to attack right here or somewhere. We're gonna need a common border with Africa. If you're gonna have a common border with Africa, we're gonna easily be able to attack them and wipe them out, I guess. Although I have to keep in mind, for example, that Bulgaria is libertarian, Romania is communist, we could easily take them and attack them. Although it's gonna be difficult, I have to say. Putin is still in power here. The Iranians didn't manage to recruit any units now. They have here some submarines here, very strange, but no divisions just yet. The Kurds now are having 2 divisions here, and the Iraqis 1, 2, 3 divisions. This is good. The Syrians, they're having no divisions just yet. We have a good relation with them anyway. This is really good. Foreign Party of Syria leader Farid Qadri, American Levant. Advanced bomber models, and now let's go with US Navy with submarine focus. Submarine production cost minus 10%. Surface detection, sub-detection, some pretty cool bonuses, I have to say. Totally the Ralph Nader. This is so funny. We're doing here 113 military factories, and I think we're still building a lot. That's why we're going to build a lot more. We have a lot of supplies here. This is really good. Great. This is both Syrian territory that we have just captured. Grand Battle Fleet. 700 days. 500 days. 800 days. There's nothing else. 700 days. I think we should go with this one here. Rocket engines. Rocket Interceptor 1 and Ballistic Guided Missile. Let's go with this one. Although it's going to take an incredible amount of time, but there is nothing else what we can research right now. This is the best thing. Logistics Company 3. 2 days left and Expiatory 4. We're just going to go on with these areas because there's nothing else to research right now. So we're in 2010, actually in 2 years we're going to have new elections, but I think this guy is just going to be the next leader because the Green Party has a huge popularity. Interesting countries, and we're going to go for Signal Company, which will give more initiative. And 50% factory output. How are we doing with supplies here? We're doing absolutely great, although we're going to need a bit more artillery. The rest we have a lot of light tank, a lot of MBTs, airplanes. It's insane. Now if you can take a look here, we are still recruiting a lot of divisions, but soon we can also train a special forces group division like this. South Dakota, some airborne divisions. SP Artillery for 2015. I think this is too far away. But take a look at this. Wait a minute, what's here? Improved anti-air upgrade 2. We have no obsolete design here. And we're creating 4 missile cruisers per year. 1.5 carriers per year. What else? Frigate, 4 amphibious assault ship, 1 per year, and that's it. Now if you're gonna change high taxes to very high taxes, that's what we're gonna lose. Population 1%. You're gonna get more political power, but not that much population. I would still like to change this. Then we're gonna go to research and production. Get more artillery. So let's do this. Artillery. So in 1 year we're gonna try to invade Indonesia. Let's just look for some other countries that could attack. But Mexico gonna make an alliance, so it's gonna work, and actually I think it's gonna work. Let's see, what else could we attack? Wait a minute, Morocco is not in Africa. Let's go with very high taxes here. With stability, but still gonna have stability. We could change 0.1%. Now let's see, 2.76, this is great. Increase. Maybe with this one, lightly regulated, monthly population 20%, open country 7%, monthly population 40%. This would be so awesome. Maybe we should leave it like that. So what's going on in Russia? Vehicle production focus. Fighter. Putinism, political power gain. Public service investment. So they have civilian economy, export focus, and limited conscription. I think they're also having limited conscription here. Now if you're gonna go with, let's see, extensive conscription, increased training time, recruit population 4%, and ally, join by desire 10%, factory output 5%, the more recruited population. But wait a minute, can we do this? Actually, no, we're gonna have to be at war. No, we're gonna have to be at war, or at least 30% war tension, so This is not what's happening. Current scale. Also the conveyance are having too many units here. So we're having some ships here patrolling around. The submarines have not been repaired, I just don't understand. I don't understand why they're not repairing. Because nothing happened here. It's because I don't understand. I don't understand why they're not repairing. Well, what shall I do? No idea. Let's see, are we still creating more units like this? Alright, whatever. No, I think we certainly have more divisions here, but more equipment as well as light tank and tank with a lot mechanized and so on. And more artillery, so things are looking very cool. Now let's take a look again in the Middle East and see what's going on. So we are taking no attrition. The Syrians, I hope they will also deploy some units, some divisions. As well as the Iranians, they haven't done that yet. I'm not sure why they're not doing it, because they have enough, they have everything they need. Basically, they should do it. And they have a small fleet of submarines there, but this is nothing. Emerald Poltergeist. Ironside was the same spotter. Blockade runner. Italy leaves NATO. That's good. That is good. What are they? Conservative. Draw closer to east. Alright, that's why. That is the problem. Alright, so submarine focus is done. Now let's go with the US Army. Recruitment tactics. Recruitable population factor 20%. Must be at war. We don't have it. Can either go with light armor models or Army Doctrine 2. Although Army Doctrine 2 It's not gonna help because you don't have any research projects that could profit from it. So I'm not gonna bring anything. $155% factory output. This is really insane. France leaves the European Union, but not NATO. Abandon the EU. Well, they're communists, but they're still in NATO, unfortunately. Otherwise, well, you cannot just attack France like that. You really need to have a border with them and do a proper invasion, to say the least. Alright, let's see who else could we attack. Let's see, let's check. One of these nations to draw closer to Russia would be an idea, but it's just not that easy. It's not that easy at all. And we have a good relationship with them. Yeah, except with these guys here. We could attack them actually, although they are social liberal. I don't think they're gonna enter NATO. Now these guys we have a great relationship, so we cannot do it, and there are some nations here that we could possibly attack. Such as this, such as Lebanon. Or Armenia, well, not really. Armenia, I think, is guaranteed. So here in the Caucasus, we cannot do anything just now. Here we cannot do so. No, the gates are closed. We could invade Oman, which is also not a good idea, actually. Now let's see what could we do here. Oh, I said I want to go with lightly regulated in order to increase population here. Yeah, and it's being increased. See what happened here. I think we have less factories. Order for teams. Right, let's go on with this one here. Here with the weapons. Just gonna increase the attack of the infantry a little bit. We could only attack Abu Dhabi, but look at them. They have extraordinary armies here. Invading these nations will be simply too difficult to do. Let's see, maybe in Europe. For example, Albania, which is monarchist, could possibly, theoretically, be invaded. Or, well, Croatia, no. I think Serbia is nationalist, well, it looks like it's fascist. But I also don't think it would be easy to invade, because they are powerful nations. Now here, some of them are NATO, some of them are guaranteed. It's simply not working. Not yet. The Iranians are patrolling. Canadians also brought some airplanes here. We're getting a lot of political power. This is really good. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it here. We're just very close to declare war on Venezuela and invade them, and then we're going to try another amphibious invasion of Indonesia, and then we will see. Because it's just becoming a little bit difficult. There is African alliance here, which is, as you can see, enormous. No one can touch them. There will be European Union, there is still Russia and China and many other nations. There's still a lot to do in this game, and we will try to move forward and do the right thing. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.